Okay, hello guys. Good evening. All right, happy Thursday to y'all. Welcome back to our August week 1. All right, so this is our first week of August. Wow, it's August already. All right, so we have 5 more months left in 2022. All right, so I believe most of you guys are having your midterm like really soon. I think, unless you're from SMK Kota Kemuning lah, you guys just had your first exam, I would say. All right, so what are we going to do today? We are not doing revision just yet because we need to finish our chapter 6 first. So I think we stopped around here. Okay, we finished our chapter 6 we finished 6.3 last week. All right, so what's the unit in your house? Okay, I believe we went through this already. Okay, so guys, let's go into our exercise first, okay, because I don't think we have done most of our exercise just yet. I think we finished like some of it. All right, so anyway, guys, let's go to our page 26. All right, page 26. Oh yeah, before I move on, guys, question 13, if I haven't told you this, then let me tell you this again. Question 13, please cancel off. Okay, question 30, please cancel off because this question has error, right? It has something is wrong with this question, so please skip it. Right, anyway, let's go to our question 14. Have we done question 14? I don't think we have, right? Okay, yes, stretching, hello, good evening. Right, I can see that many are not here today. Okay, anyway, so let's go to question 14. This is your house unit. Have we done this? I don't think we have, right? Short-term memory loss. Okay, so if I've done this, you let me. Oh, done already. Okay, we done. Oh, okay. 14 done. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, let's go to 15 then. Okay. Right, thanks guys. Okay, let's go to question 15. All right, so this is a residential area. What is the type of wiring system used for the electrical distribution in this residential area? All right, so if you still remember, okay, let's go to the next one first. What are the types of wiring system you have? Okay, if you still remember. Okay, we have your single phase wiring system. We call it fasa tunggal. And we have our three-phase system. Okay, three-phase system. This is called tiga fasa. Oops, wrong spelling here. Three-phase. So if you still remember, single phase is for low electric usage. Like if you are in a house, your house doesn't need a lot of electricity, then you will use single phase. And if your house is you run a shop, then you need a three-phase. Okay, so remember, yes, Zihui, hello, and who just came in just now? Okay, yes, Jiayu, hello. All right, so anyway, we are in page 27, guys. When page 27, don't be lost, All right, so what is the system in your house? Since you're in a house, you don't use a lot of electricity, so this is what we call a single phase. Okay, single phase, fasa tunggal. Right, we all use single phase, like I said, unless your house is ridiculously big. All right, you are running like 10 air cons at the same time, then maybe you need a three-phase, right? But humble people like us, single phase is more than enough. All right, so anyway, state the difference between the types of wiring system in B. So what's the difference between single and three-phase? So like I said, this is for low voltage. Okay, voltan rendah. I'm just gonna write V here lah. I'm just lazy. So this is for high voltage, voltan tinggi. Right, for some really serious power, then you use three-phase. So what else difference? As the name says, single phase means it has one live wire. Okay, satu dawai hidup. That means one live wire going into your house. Do you still remember what's a live wire? Live wire is the wire going to your house. Neutral wire is the wire coming out. We mentioned this last week. Live wire goes into your house and then neutral wire comes out. So this has one live wire, that's why it's called single phase. So this is 3 live wires. Okay, 3 live wires. 3 dawai hidup. So this is why they call it a 3-phase. That means you have 3 wire going into your house. So the voltage is higher. You can use more electric. You know, you can tahan more voltage lah. But of course, you pay more lah. Okay, because this is for mostly for commercial or for industrial. So your house wouldn't use a 3-phase. Okay, I've mentioned this last week already. So what is the voltage of current supply for single phase wiring system? So your house, how much voltage you are using? You are using 240. Okay, you are using 240 volt. Unless you're in the US lah. US they use 120. We use 240. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Let's go to question 16. Okay, guys, if you have any question, please let me know. Okay, please type it in the chat. But I believe so far things are still quite easy. All right, this chapter is generally very easy. Okay, let's look at question 16. So 16, this is your 3-pin plug. Okay, 3-pin plug connected to the heater in the water supply of a bathroom. Okay, so this is a 3-pin plug belonging to a water heater. All right. Wait, someone is coming in. Yes, Savannah, hello. Good evening. Yes, Ashwini, hello. Good evening. No wonder I was thinking, why are there so little people today? Y'all are late as usual. Okay. Anyway, so we are in question 16. We are in page 28. Okay, we are still in chapter 6. All right, so this is your 3-pin plug. Name all the wires here. All right, you should know this already. X is your earth wire. Dawai bumi. Okay, earth is here. And then live is here. Neutral is here. So your Y is neutral. Z is live. Hidup. Right, guys, don't get confused. Many people will confuse N and L. They don't know L is this side or this side. Guys, really easy. Look at the fuse. Look at the fuse. Live is always connected to the fuse. All right, always connected to the fuse. So if you think why lesser, why is live always connected to the fuse? If you remember the function of a fuse, do you still remember what a fuse is for? Fuse is to cut the electric when there's too much. Right? When lightning strikes your house, too much current, they will chop it off. They will cut it off. So which one is important to cut off? Of course, you cut off live. Right? Like I said, if you touch a live wire, it can kill you. If you touch a neutral wire, most likely it won't kill you. So which one is more dangerous? Live is more dangerous. So which one do we want to cut? Of course, we cut the dangerous one. So fuse is connected to live. Because live is the danger one, we will cut live first. Anything happens, your fuse will chop off the L. Then you will lose power, then you won't get shocked. Okay, understand guys? Understand? Fuse, we use it to chop the dangerous one. So live is the dangerous one, we use fuse to chop L. All right, so what about the color of the wire? Earth is green, hijau. Very easy. What's on earth? Grass. Okay, you go out and step on ground, it's made of grass. So grass is green. And then neutral is blue. Okay, blue is the color of neutral. Blue is the color of peace. Okay, blue is not a very hostile color, so that's why neutral is blue. And then live is brown. Okay, biru dan perang. Live is brown. So it's red or brown lah, red or brown, because they're almost the same color. So when you see brown or when you see red, you know that wire is dangerous because it is the live wire. So if you touch it, that means you die. Hey, same thing what? Have you seen your dad jump starting a car before? Have you? You know what is jump starting? If let's say your car has no battery, you use another car, then you connect that red and black cable to it. We call it a jump starter cable. That's the same thing lah. So plus, the plus side of the cable is red. Because that's the dangerous part. Because when you touch something, something will get shot. But black color, that's the neutral. You don't get anything. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say? Right. So B, which part of the heater will be connected to wire X? Okay, so which is connected to earth wire? All right, like I said, what's the function of earth wire again? Earth wire is to carry leakage away so that you don't get short. Like I said, 2-pin, if you use a 2-pin, your appliance can still work. If your TV use 2-pin, your laptop use 2-pin, your water heater use 2-pin, they can still work. Without this earth wire, you are still okay. It's just that every time you touch this thing, you'll get shocked lah. If you don't mind that, but if you do, so you will need an earth wire. So what's the earth wire for? Earth wire is to let the leakage down. So which part is it connected to? It is connected to any metal part. Okay, bahagian logam. You might say, sir, why need to connect to metal part leh? Why need to connect to metal part leh? Because metal is a conductor. All right. In a water heater, most of the leakage, if let's say your water heater has a power leakage, has an electric leakage, it will leak to the metal part first because metal is a conductor. All right. So you wouldn't connect your earth wire to a non-metal part. You wouldn't connect this thing to the plastic casing. That would be really stupid, right? Have you seen a water heater before? Water heater outside is plastic, right? You wouldn't connect your wire to that part because it doesn't carry anything. All right? It doesn't carry anything. So this is why you connect your earth wire to the metal part because the metal part has that leakage. Then the earth wire will carry the leakage to the ground and let it go so you don't get shocked. Right? Easy to understand, huh? So explain the 2 safety feature of the 3-pin plug. So like I said last week, compared to 2-pin plug, what's the good thing about 3-pin? 3-pin has this earth wire and it has a fuse. So these 2 things that to protect you. And then they want you to explain. So first thing is the fuse. Okay, fuse. So what's the function of the fuse? Fuse is to break the circuit. Okay, break the circuit when excessive current flows through it. Right, for BM is memutuskan litar apabila arus berlebihan mengalir melaluinya. If there's too much current, they will chop it off. They will cut off the supply. So that's the function of the fuse. All right, guys, fuse are as simple as it sounds. They are to protect your life. All right, so that you don't get shot to death. And then the other one, that would be your earth wire. Sorry, I have no more space to write here. So you know what? I'm just going to write up here. So earth is the dawai bumi. What is this thing for? This is to conduct leakage to the ground. Okay, mengkonduksikan pembocoran ke tanah. All right, it carries the extra electric to the ground and put it and let it go, so that you don't get, you don't get shocked lah. Okay, so these are the 2 safety features lah. That's why we use 3-pin. Okay, we use 3-pin. That's why 3-pin they cost a little bit more money because they have built-in safety feature. So D, why are electrical appliances need to be earth? Wait, isn't this the answer? Okay, that's the answer already. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, this question is repetitive. Okay, we see the answer here already. So E, 2-pin plugs are used by certain electrical appliances in our home. What are the differences between 2-pin and 3-pin? The earth and the fuse law, we just mentioned that one. Okay, the fuse and the earth wire. Fuse dan Dawai bumi. There, same question again. These two, they are to, save your life, to protect you. Right, so next, give the function of each wire. So what's the function of each wire? Isn't X the same thing? All right, earth wire is same as up there lah. To conduct leakage to the ground. Why are they asking 3 times? All right, so that's your X. What about Y? Y is your neutral wire. What's the function of neutral wire? Neutral wire is to carry current away from the appliance, right? Neutral is exiting. Life is entering your appliance. It's like this lah. Your life is positive, and then your neutral is negative. Neutral is going out. Okay, so this is to conduct current from, or you can say away from appliance. All right, your appliances. So untuk mengkonduksikan arus dari perkakas. All right, so it's away. So what about the Z? Z is live wire. So this is conduct current into the appliance. Okay, mengkonduksikan arus masuk ke perkakas. Okay, I'm not writing it twice. I'm just asking you to change these 2 words. One is away from, one is into the appliance. Okay, same goes to here. So this is to dari, this is masuk ke, goes into the appliance. Okay, guys, this 3-pin plug is a free mark for you, as you can see, really easy. So what is component K state is used? Oh my God, how many times do I want to ask? Okay, K is the fuse. What's the function? Are there to break the circuit when excessive current flows through it? Memutuskan litar apabila arus berlebihan mengalir melaluinya. Okay, write it yourself. Guys, it's the same question over and over again. Right, as you can see, this 3-pin plug, they are, really stupid easy to score. Right, moving on. Let's go to question 17. We skip this, guys. It's the same question over and over. 3-pin plug is the same question. And question 18, oh my God, same again. Please do this yourself. Okay, so I believe that's all for what we have learned last week. Okay, we have finished the exercise. All right, so from this point onwards, it's going to be the next part already. Okay, guys, shall we go back to the lesson? Shall we go back? Okay, guys, please don't fall asleep. I know the exercise is very boring. Okay, but today let's do some calculation. All right, today let's do some calculation. Let's show you how to calculate your electricity bill today. All right, later after you learn this, you go home, you take your own electricity bill. Do you know where your electricity bill is? You take it, you can calculate it yourself. Okay, anyway, so let's go to our 6.4, calculate the cost of electricity consumption. All right, so when it comes to calculation, first thing we have to talk about, it's efficiency. Guys, do you know what is this? Do you know what is efficiency? In BM, it's called kecakapan. All right, kecakapan. What do I mean when I say you are very efficient? Okay, do you know the meaning of efficiency? Do you know what is very efficient? Okay, guys, do you know what is efficient? When I say when you do things very efficiently, what do I mean? That means you take a shorter time. You do more with less. All right. Okay, what do I mean? You reduce wastage. As little wastage as possible. That is what we mean by efficiency. Okay. So for example, if you use half the material to build the same house, you are more efficient. You are being more. You save more. You are less wasteful. You don't waste that much substance. So that is what we call efficiency. So in terms of energy, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. So guys, this world is not perfect. There is no such thing as the perfect appliance. Every appliance, I don't care whether it's your fridge, whether it's your iron, whether it's your water heater, whether it's your aircon, all appliances, they will have some kind of wastage, right? There is no such thing no such thing as your appliance being 100% efficient, zero wastage. There's no such thing, right? So this is what we call efficiency. So it's the percentage of input converted to useful energy of output. All right, so what does it mean? Okay, so this is the formula. Efficiency is output divided by input times 100%. Okay, output divided by input. Oh, sorry, why am I circling? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so this is your input here. So output divided by input times 100%, you will get your energy efficiency. All right, so what is energy efficiency? If you still don't understand, you must say, okay, sir, what is this formula? Okay, if you still don't understand, let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this. Guys, do you know what is this? This is the oldest light bulb. Okay, I'm not sure whether you have seen this before, but this light bulb is what we call a filament lamp. Okay, we call it a filament light bulb. This thing is a really shitty lamp to use. All right, I don't know whether you have used this before. Last time, okay, this is like your grandma age technology already. Okay, I don't know whether have you seen this before. It's really stupid. Okay, what do I mean? It's not very bright. Okay, it's not very bright. Yes, Savannah, how is there anything wrong with your internet? Okay, so what about this? All right, last time my grandma's house, the toilet, you use this kind of light bulb. When I was really small, okay, when I was like 5, okay, like 20 something years ago. Okay, sure. Okay, so like 20 something years ago. Okay, so this thing is so stupid. Why do I say so? Because okay, first of all, my grandma's house, the toilet is really stupid. Why? Because my grandma's house, behind the house, there's like a small piece of forest. Okay, not forest, it's like a bunch of overgrown weed. All right, and then toilet is right in the middle. All right, so you have to walk through a field of grass before you can shit. All right, and then when you switch on the light, this is the light. All right, as you squat down there and shit, this thing is so bloody hot. All right, it's basically you are in a sauna. All right, you might say, sounding like a horror movie. Yeah, exactly. It's so hot while you're sitting there, you are just sweating like hell. So why? Because you see, if I give 100 joule of input to this light bulb, this light bulb only gives me back 8 joule of light. Can you see how stupid this is? That means, what is the efficiency? Output divided by input, 8 divided by 100, because 8 is the output, and then 100 is the input. So what do you get? You get 8%. 8%. That's not a very big number, isn't it? That's not a big number, isn't it? Imagine your studying efficiency is 8%. That means for every 100 information you memorize, you only manage to recall 8. Okay? If your brain is like this, I suggest you go and check your brain. You might have Alzheimer already. Okay? You are suffering from dementia. So I mean, I don't think your efficiency is that low, but the light is, unfortunately, the last time this light bulb is like 8%. Then you might say, sir, what happened to the other 92? The other 92, they are wasted as heat. Pembaziran. So you are wasting 92%. Can you see how stupid this is? Can you see how stupid this is? What would you feel if you waste 92% of food? That means whatever you cook every day, 90% you throw it into the bin. You're only using 10% or 8%. You see, this is not a very great number, isn't it? So this is why this light bulb is a really horrible technology. Okay, at least we get light, right? I mean, last time we were limited by our technologies. Okay, so this is the best. This was the best you can get. Okay, 8% of light, hey, it's better than nothing. And then, okay, this is the filament lamp lah. Right, so as you can see, 10%. Okay, 10%. The other 90%, they are wasted as heat. That's why this kind of light bulb, it gets really hot, like stupid hot. You accidentally touch this thing, it's going to burn your hand. Right? So anyway, when I was a kid, okay, after my grandma's house, when I was like standard, I don't know what standard really. Okay, last time, when I was a kid, this is really in my house. Okay, we call it our fluorescent lamp. This is like marginally better already. You see, this thing is like 50% efficiency. Although it's still 50% wastage. You might say, sir, how is this anything good? It's still 50% leh. But hey, it's much better. You get 40% more light. You get 40% more light compared to this 10%. Hey, this is 50 leh. So, better than nothing. So what is a fluorescent lamp? What is a fluorescent lamp? I'm not sure whether you have seen this before. Your fluorescent light. Last time, hey, if your house haven't changed to LED, I bet your house still uses this kind of lamp. Right? Do you know what is this? Do you know what is this? I mean, compared to nowadays technology, this is so shitty. When you switch this thing on, they will flash, only they will light up one. It's like pop, 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 like that. They need to flash a few times first. Do you know that? And then this thing is not very bright lah. It's not very bright, and it creates this very noisy buzzing sound. That sound. Okay. Last time, parking lots, your parking lots, they used to put full of fluorescent lamp. It's creepy when they do that. Yes. Okay. Usually that means they are going to spoil. So last time, like 20 years ago, we used this because that's the best we have until we discover something called LED. You know what's LED, right? I bet most of your house now, you are using LED already. All right. Why use LED? Because their efficiency is 90%. That's freaking good. So you're only wasting 10% as heat. That means when you touch this light bulb, it's really hot. You touch this, still hot. But when you touch this, it's cool and just a little bit warm. That's how good they are. Right? That's how good they are. All right, guys. Believe it or not, LED actually existed like 30 years ago. All right. We discovered LED like way back. But why are we only using it now? Because last time, LED was really expensive. All right. Same goes to any technology. When first you release a technology, they get really expensive. All right. Like last time, for example, my first phone was a Sony Ericsson phone, S700i. That thing was 1.3 megapixel. Whoa, that was the shit, I tell you. Okay, that phone cost me like 2,000 something. Okay, it was really long ago. And then nowadays, you're like, okay, what the hell is 1.3 megapixel? Even sometimes 13 for you, you're like, okay, barely enough, So you see, as time goes on, technology, it gets cheaper. So same goes to LED lamp. So last time, LED lamp, they are really expensive. Okay, case in point, when you buy a car last time, like 10 years back, when you buy a car, if you want LED lamp, okay, if you want your car, okay, your car has headlight, right? When you are driving at night, you switch on the headlight, right? So if you want your headlight to be LED, you will need to spend quite a lot of money, all right? Because only the high-end cars, they will give you LED headlights. For example, you buy an Audi, you buy a Mercedes, you buy a BMW. Even sometimes BMW, the low spec one, they wouldn't give you LED lamp. But nowadays, whatever car you buy, mostly they give you LED already. Even Myvi, they give you LED already. Do you know that? Hey, any of you drive a new Myvi at home? Any of you have a new Myvi headlamp? Okay, any of you drives a new Myvi at home? I see new Myvi, the headlamp looks like this already. This is the LED lah, right? Last time you buy those old Myvi, they don't even give you LED because it's really expensive. But now it's cheap. Even Myvi, they can afford to give you this already. So as you can see, LED as they get cheaper, we all start using it. Hey, even street lamp street lamp okay, let me can see okay, let me show you sodium lamp. Okay, sodium lamp. All right, so if outside your house you still use the orange light, this is the sodium lamp. This is like old technology already. I'm sure most of your house outside you are already using LED street lamp, right? LED street light. Do you outside your house? I bet it looks like this. You see, all LED already. Is it also because the ways that the light bulb bursts? Yeah, part of the reason too. Hey guys, LED they don't produce that much heat, right? That means they last longer too. LED they can last 10 times longer than fluorescent. Fluorescent lamp the working hour is around 10,000 hours, but LED is around 100,000. That's why LED they last much longer because they're not hot. They are just cool, so they can last much longer. Even I think most nowadays most street lamp they are like this already. That's why we use LED. Yours is still sodium lamp. Jessy, where do you live? Where do you live? Why is it still sodium lamp? Okay. Okay, maybe you live in Selangor, they still use sodium lamp but okay. Because mostly if you go to KL city center I mean because the city center mostly they will use LED already. Okay. Because Taman Medan. Okay. Wait, Taman Medan is in PJ, right? Oh, okay. It's in PJ, right? So that's why. Okay. Certain parts of PJ they still use sodium lamp okay, because it's still, I mean, still usable, say, so there's no point for them to change it. So you would use an LED. Guys, I bet your house you are using LED already. Right? Your lamp if your lamp like burn already you go to those hardware store even the hardware store employee will say, do you want to change to LED? It's cheaper and it saves electricity. So if your house runs a lot of lamps, why not just change to LED? You save more electric. All right, so it's a no-brainer okay? Everyone will change to LED. So guys, efficiency is all we talk about nowadays. Okay, why? Because if you use your energy in an efficient way, you reduce wastage. And as you reduce wastage, you save the world. You reduce pollution, right? So this is why our energy commission, you know what is energy commission? We have a government body that controls this thing. We call it energy commission. Suruhanjaya Tenaga, our energy commission. So you might say, okay, so what is this? You might not hear this before, but I'm sure you have seen their sticker before. Oh, what is this? Right, you see, this is your Suruhanjaya Tenaga. They made this sticker. So what is this? Guys, I'm sure if you change your fridge recently as in these few years you have this thing on your fridge. Do you? Even your air cons too. Or if you just buy a stand fan lately, even stand fan has this thing there. Or if you buy a air purifier or something, whatever appliances you buy, okay, they put this thing here, put this thing there already. All right, you might say, okay, so what is this? Okay, so this sticker is to tell consumers like us whether the appliance is a very energy saving one or it is a very not energy saving one. So 1 star being the poorest, as in very makan electric one. If you use a 1-star appliance, your electricity bill will jump sky high. And if you use a 5-star one, it is really efficient and it saves a lot of energy. All right. So take for example aircon. Okay, aircon. If you install a new aircon lately, if you went for aircon shopping if you buy those normal price aircon like those 1,000 something one, they are usually 3 stars. So, I mean, it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. But if you buy those really fancy one like don't know what Panasonic, Econavi, whatever the shit those are their 5 stars. All right, and you will notice it in the price tag too. Usually 5-star appliances they are really expensive, right? Like a normal aircon will cost you around 1,000 to 1,001, 1,000, 1,002 around there ringgit. And if you buy the really fancy one, the 5-star one, it can easily cost you 1,008 or 1,009. Like you have to pay 70% more. So you're thinking, sir, is it really worth it? Why are we spending more? Because you see, yes, when you install this thing at first, it's more expensive. But you have to look at it in long term. All right. If this thing saves you 10% more energy, in the end, you use it for 5 years, you get your money back. Okay, you get your savings back. So if you have the money, I suggest you go for it. 5-star is really good. Okay, 5-star is really good, but that also means it's more expensive. So if you have a fridge, usually fridge, you buy those branded fridge like Samsung, okay, or LG, or Electrolux, those high-end brands, you will see 5-star sticker. Okay, hey guys, speaking of, does it affect the electricity bill? Yes, it does if you use it for long term. Like if you switch on your aircon for 8 hours, I'm sure you switch on your aircon for 8 hours every night. The more you use it, the more you save. All right, so I'm sure you switch on your fridge like 24/7, right? Do you ever switch off your fridge? No, right? So I think it's worth it to get an energy efficient fridge. All right, hey guys, nowadays fridge is connected to Wi-Fi already, you know. Okay, do you know that? Do you know that? Tell you to use more electricity. Yes, oh yes, Yashwini. Wow, how do you know that? How do you know that? Because that day I went to. Oh, you have it the Samsung one Wow, living the life, man. Wow, I really wanted to get that fridge, man. Okay, because I was going to the appliance shop, okay, the hardware store with my wife that day. Okay, so we were just looking at fridge because we are going to move, okay, because we got a house, we are going to move in 3 years. So just for fun okay, I was just walking around the fridge section, and then I see, hey, there's this Samsung fridge, there's a freaking screen outside. Okay, I believe Yashwini, yours is that. Wow, good for you, man. Okay, so that fridge, okay, according to the salesman, you can connect the thing to Wi-Fi. So I was like, why do you need to connect your fridge to Wi-Fi? Oh, so apparently you can play Spotify on your fridge. What a freaking first world problem. Okay, and then you know what's even more ridiculous? I was like, what's the screen good for? I mean, you wouldn't just slap a screen on a fridge and just call it a fridge, right? So do you know what's the screen really for? The screen is for you to view what's inside the fridge. There's a camera inside the fridge, so that you don't need to open the door. My mind was blown, like, what the fuck? Why do you need such feature? Okay, because according to the salesman, if you don't open your fridge, because when you open your fridge, you're wasting electric. So if you just use the screen and look inside the fridge, you don't need to open the fridge, you are saving energy. Wow, that's why they got 5-star. You see, what a problem to have, man. Okay, so when I look at the price tag, that's when I have the shock of my life. Don't you need energy to keep the screen on? Yes, Martin. I asked the same question too. But the salesman said the screen wouldn't use that much energy. But hey, at the end of the day, we all know you don't buy the fridge for energy saving. You buy it because it looks cool. Because you can show off. Hey, your friend come to your house, you want to see my fridge? My fridge got LCD one. You want their envy. It's like, wow, you have this fridge. Right, everything, yes, exactly. Well, I wanted to get a fridge, man. And then when I look at the price, I almost had a shock of my life, man. That fridge is 9K. The fridge is 9,000. Okay, hey guys, for comparison, the first car I bought to go to college, a Proton Saga cost me 6K. Okay, this fridge already cost more than my first car. Can you travel with that fridge? No, you can't. Okay, hey, my saga can bring me to Genting leh. Weekly basis, you know. I just go there for fun lah. Okay, but can this fridge bring this 9K fridge bring me to Genting? No, it just looks cool. That's all. Right? I mean, what kind of first world problem, man? Wow, since when do you need a screen on your freaking TV? But hey, that's cool, I guess. Okay, can your fridge play Spotify? I guess not. That's the show off factor there, right? Yes, Yashwini, yours can. I'm glad. Good for you, right? What's next? Okay, so what can I expect next? I want the fridge to walk to me next time. Who knows? A few more years later, they have a walking fridge. You can just, hey, fridge, come to me. So the fridge will walk to you and pass you your drink. Wow, living in the future, man. Okay, anyway, guys, so moving on. Hey, I wouldn't want my fridge to come to me, man. Imagine one day, you smoke weed or you are drunk, you are high, imagine a fridge chasing you. You will lose your shit, man. I don't want that, right? So anyway, moving on. Right, moving on. So guys, let's look at our calculation. Okay, so before I begin, this electric current, please cancel off. This voltage, please cancel off. Why cancel? Because in exam, they are not asking. I swear, okay? So cancel it off first. So we have two formulas to learn here. You have two formulas to learn here. Okay, let's learn power. When it comes to electric appliance, we usually talk about power. Right? So you have two formulas here. The first one, power equals to energy divided by time. P equals to E over T. And then the next one, P equals to VI. Power equals to V times I. What is V again? Just remember, guys, this is Form 2. V is your voltage. All right. And what is your I? I is your current. Okay. Guys, this is Form 2. You learn this in Form 2. Okay, so let's look at the first example. So a bulb needs an energy of 240 volt and 100 watt. Okay, like I said, before you do any question, please label all the numbers. So 240 is V, and then 100 watt, this is P. Calculate the electrical energy. They want your E used by the bulb in 1 minute. So 1 minute is your T. All right, so using our formula, P equals to E divided by T. P is 100. E we don't know. What is T? Guys, if you just straight away put 1 here, your answer is wrong. Why? Because SI unit for time is second. Okay, don't forget. So it will be 60 here because 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay, so your energy, you would get 6,000 joule. Just move this up. Okay, then if you ask, sir, what is this 240 for? What they give you this? Nothing, for fun. They just want to confuse you. Okay, so it nothing to do with this 240, so you can just ignore. All right, so next, a television needs an electrical energy of 240 volt and 1000 watt. So this is the V, this is the P. Find the current, find the I. So in this case, we can use this formula. P equals to VI. P is 1000, V is 240, and then this is your I. So I is 1000 divided by 240. Okay, calculate yourself Please calculate yourself here. All right, I don't have a calculator with me, so do this yourself. Okay, so can you understand? Can you understand? There's only two formulas here. Okay, E over T and VI. That's the two formulas you need. And sometimes I think they will give this an exam. Okay, because I've seen most schools in year-end exam, when they ask this thing, they will give you the formula. Sometimes, okay, if your school doesn't give, don't blame me, go and blame your teacher, because usually they will give. Okay, so make sure you can understand. All right, so next, if you say, sir, I thought you're going to teach us how to calculate electricity bill today. Okay, yes, we are. All right, so let's look at the next part. Let's calculate how does TNB charge you electricity bill every month. All right, so when you look at an electric meter, okay, guys, how do they charge you electricity? They charge you by kilowatt hour. Okay, kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour is 1 unit, and they will charge you by unit, right? So maybe 1 unit, okay, like for example, this question, they charge you 1 unit is 21 cents. So they calculate in 1 month, how many units you use, and they will charge you based on that. Okay, can understand? Can understand? So, Savannah, are you okay? Why you got disconnected again? Right. Anyway, so let's look at our cost here. How do we calculate this? All right. So first of all, what is kWh if you ask? All right. So first of all, what is kW? kW is kilowatt. Kilowatt. 1 kilowatt is 1,000 watt. All right. Guys, this is just like your kg. 1 kg is 1,000 gram, right? Same thing. So 1 kilowatt is 1,000 watt. So we usually use 1 kW. And then what is hour? What is hour? Hour is time lah. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. So, Savannah, did you miss anything? If you miss anything, you let me know. I'll send the recordings to you. Okay, so 1 hour. If you say, sir, I thought you say, SI unit is second. SI unit is second, right? Why are we using hour now? Because you see, yes, SI unit is second. But do you say, okay, if I ask you, how long did you switch on your aircon last night? Do you say, oh, last night I switched on my aircon for 3,000 seconds? You're like, okay, what the hell? What is 3,000 seconds? Okay, so you see, it doesn't make any sense. But you say things like, oh, last night, I switched on my aircon for 8 hours. You see, it makes sense now, right? So this is why we use hour to calculate our electricity bill. All right. So 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, 1 kilowatt hour is 1 kilowatt times 1 hour. You get 1 kilowatt hour. That means if let's say my water heater is 1 kilowatt, if my water heater is 1 kilowatt and I use it for 1 hour, let's say I shower for 1 hour. Okay, who the hell showers for 1 hour? But let's just say you shower for 1 hour. So you would use 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, you would use 1 kilowatt hour, and this is equals to 1 unit. Okay, and according to TNB, for every unit, they will charge you 21 cents. So for this shower, you have used 21 cents to shower. Okay, they will charge you by unit. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say, All right, so let's look at this thing. Let's look at this question. So a 2 kW electric kettle takes 10 minutes to boil water. That means this thing is the power, the kW, and then it takes 10 minutes to boil water. But you see, we want hour, right? We don't want minutes, right? So we have to change this to hour. Okay, you have to change this to hour. So how many hours is this? You get 1/6 hour. Right? You know why, right? Because 1 minute, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 10 minutes is 1/6 hour lah. All right. So if you look at the total, the energy use 2 kW times 1/6 hour. Okay, I'll just put H here lah. You will get 1/3 kWh. That means around 0.333 unit lah. Barely a unit. Okay, barely a unit. All right, or you can say 1/3 unit. See if you want to use a fraction or decimals lah, up to you. All right, so they say calculate the cost of electrical energy used to boil water if the rate per unit is 21 cents. So they tell you 1 unit, TNB will charge you 21 cents. So what about 1/3 unit? 1/3 unit, how much do they charge? Divide by 3 lah. So you will use 7 cents. Okay, so for this boiling water, you use 7 cents. Okay, can you understand what I'm trying to do here, guys? Any of you don't understand? Very easy, right? You just take how much you use times how long you use, and then you times how much are they charging you per unit. Times how much are they charging you per unit. So, okay, here comes the question. You might say, sir, to boil water only cost me 7 cents. Then why is our electricity bill so high? Okay, why is our electricity bill like 200-300 bucks per month? Makes no sense, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, guys, do you know what is the appliance that use the most electricity every month? Anyone want to take a guess? What is the thing that you use most at home? All right. Okay, aircon. All right. For comparison, okay, your aircon is 700 watt. But your heater, your water heater, is around 2,200 watt. So you see, water heater, they use more electricity, right? Why are we paying more for aircons? Why? The key lies in the time. Guys, when you switch on your aircon, you switch it on for 8 hours. Do you shower for 8 hours? I hope not. Who the hell showers for 8 hours? Hey, come on, even you girls, you shower for 30 minutes, I can never understand already. Do you girls shower for 30 minutes? Because most girls I ask, they say they shower 30 minutes. What the hell are you doing inside? Okay, for me, I shower around 7 to 8 minutes only. Okay, what's taking so long? 1 hour. What are you doing inside? You reading inside, is it? You carrying a book and read there, is it? I can never understand. Why are you girls showering so long? Okay, anyway, so without talk, okay, let's ignore the heater, okay? So let's talk about the aircon. Okay, let's talk about the aircon. So aircon, we just assume your aircon is the normal wall unit one, the normal aircon. So this is 700 watt. So if you convert to kilowatt, that is 0.7 kilowatt. Okay, it's like 700 gram. You convert to kg, it's 0.7 kg lah. Okay, so 0.7 kilowatt. So how long do you switch on your aircon every night? Let's just say 8 hours. Right? You sleep 8 hours, right? You use your aircon 8 hours, right? So 8 hours. And then how many days are you switching it on? How many days are you using for the 8 hours? You switch it on every day. Every day. Okay, maybe there's one day that's rain, you don't switch on, but mostly you switch it on 30 days. So how many hours have you used your aircon in 1 month? You have used it for 240 hours. All right. So how much you use times how long you use it. So 0.7 times 240, you will get 168 kWh. So that means 1 month of aircon, you already use 168 unit. Okay, 168 unit. And how much are they charging you? They charge you 21 cents per unit. Let's just say lah. So 21 cents per unit times 168 unit. So how much are you using? How much are you using? Guys, okay, let me get my calculator lah. So 21 cents times 168, you get 35.28. So you're paying 35 ringgit 28 cents to switch on your aircon for 1 month. All right, that's what you're saying, sir, that's not a lot of money. 30 something is not a lot of money. So why is our electricity bill still 200-300 something? Guys, this is one aircon. Okay, this is one aircon. So how many do you have? Okay, some of you have 2, some of you have 3, some of you have 4. All right, this is just the aircon. What about water heater? What about your fridge? What about your rice cooker? If you have a rice cooker, what about your phone charger? Your lights and your fans? Your TV? Okay, your what else? All the appliances at home lah. So you see, and guys, please take note. This 21 cents is not true. Okay, this 21 cents is not true. Near but not true. All right, what do I mean? Okay, if you look at this TNB tariff, okay, guys. Okay, let's talk about this. right, can you see this is how TNB they charge you? All right, for the first 200 unit, they charge you 21.8 cents. Okay, that's fair. Okay, like the one we say just now, 21 cents. But can you see, that's only for the first 200 units. The more you use, the more you pay. The next 100 unit, okay, that means from 201 to 300 unit, they charge you 33.4 cents. Oh, that's quite a lot higher already. And then for the next 300 units, from 301 to 600, they charge you 51.6 cents. That's a lot of money, like twice the amount. This is how your electricity bill can become like $200-300 bucks. Okay, so what does this diagram mean? That means, okay, for example, let's just say, okay, let me find a space. Okay, let's just say, you use 461 units this month. Okay, this month, you don't just say, oh, 461 times 21 cents. Okay, this is how much I pay. No, this is wrong. Because you see, for the first 200 units, they charge you 21.8 cents. Okay, for the next 100 unit, they charge you 33.4 cents. And then for the next 300 units, which in this case is 161, they will charge you 51 point, what was it again? 51.6 cents. You see? So this one you add together, you get 461 lah, you see? So they break the unit you use into 3 sections. How much you use per block, and then they charge you based on that. Hey, this is a lot of money, you know. So if you calculate this, so 0.218 times 200, so you get 43.6 cents here. All right, this is 43 bucks already. And then this part is 33.4. And then next, 161 times 0.516, you get 83.076 or 08 lah. So you add everything together, 43.6 plus 33.4 plus 83.08, you get 160 bucks. So this is your electricity bill, right? It makes more sense now, right? I'm sure yours are okay. If you live in guys, my electricity bill, the last time I checked, my electricity bill is roughly this. Okay, but please take note, I stay in a condo. I stay in a condo. My condo has 2 rooms. I live in a very small space. I am already paying 160. So imagine if you live in a 2-story house, you have like 5 rooms, you have like 3-4 siblings. Okay, you have a big kitchen, you have a big living room, you have a big whatever. So add this and that, maybe you have a mini fountain at home. Okay, you have CCTV running at home, things like that lah. So it adds up. So it's not cheap, isn't it? So guys, you might say, then sir, how do I reduce this electricity bill, guys? The way I see it, there's 2 ways to reduce your electricity bill. Number 1 is by using less. Okay, no shit, Sherlock. So this is the only way. And number 2, this is the illegal way, is by modifying your meter. Okay, please don't do this. I think I told this already before. You ask someone to come to your house, you modify the meter so that it spins slower, so that you pay less. But you don't gonna tangkap, they will sue you to court. All right, so guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you can understand this. How much you use times how long you use. This is the total unit you use. And how many units you use different rate, and you get your electricity bill. So later you go home, you take your electricity bill, they will break this down for you. Go and look at your electricity bill, look at your TNB bill. They will show you this, everything that. You see whether they cheat your money or not. No lah, TNB won't cheat your money one. Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna stop here. Okay, so I hope you learn something new. Next week, I shall finish this chapter. All right, so have a happy Thursday, everyone. I will see you next week. All right, so take care. See you next week. Good night. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.